In this No Man's Sky video, I've got a nice build for you, and it doesn't take long to build at all. It took me less than an hour. It might take you slightly longer, but I don't think by much. And it doesn't have that many glitches in it, so it's quite straightforward. And they're the easy ones, so not much to worry about. In fact, the hardest thing to do here is that grid effect, to keep track of it all. So the first thing you want to do is to have that raised floor panel, and do the reverse Y glitch by green stating item, hitting wire and place at the same time, and then carefully centering that wire. The button for other platforms in the bottom left corner right now. Then delete the floor panel, green state a floor panel, hit wire and place at the same time, and attach the wire as so. And then you can delete the top angled wire. Then we're going to select the cube and go into wire view, select the pickup point, and hit wire and place at the same time to do the wire glitch. Then attach 5 more boxes. And then from that center point, the 6th box, we're going to go out 5 in each of those directions. So you should have something exactly like this. Then we're going to attach a box at the top. Then on top of the box that you just attached, do the reverse Y glitch, making sure it's centered. Then on top of the stack, do the reverse Y glitch and attach it to the wire you just created. Now you can delete that box and the angled wire. Snap 2 boxes, like so. And then we're going to create 2 more anchor wires, but this time using the pyramids. I'm going to jump to the end of the build so you can see how the ships function with these landing pads. Now you can change your mind here, or you could do it at the end of the build like I did. Quite easy to change the direction of the landing pads, but you do have to change the direction of the anchor wires. So as long as you leave the anchor wires in place, at any point you can change the direction of the landing pads to suit your needs. But that's the ship in a different position. Let's jump back to the main build. We can delete those bottom boxes. Y glitch a floor panel to the center. Attach 4 floor panels as so. You can delete those boxes, but be careful you don't delete the anchor wires. Now we're going to Y glitch landing pads on the 2 sides and at the top. Attach 2 small floor panels in each of those edges. Then snap 2 small stone walls on each of the edges. Delete the bottom one. Then green state a small stone wall, do the reverse Y glitch and make sure the wire is centered. Then green state a small stone wall at the top and do the reverse wire glitch and attach the wire to the bottom. Then wire glitch a floor panel to each of the ends of those wires. Snap a floor panel to the top, then do the reverse wire glitch and attach the wire to the centre. Then carefully delete the floor panels, leaving the wires in place, and do the same on the other side. Now we're going to wire glitch a small stone panel, like so, then snap two small timber walls to the back end of the small stone floor panel. Delete that small floor panel, then wire glitch the floor panel back to that same point. Then we're going to attach small timber walls to the edges of the large floor panel. Delete the stone floor panel. Carefully, you don't want to delete that angled wire, and you want to create a pattern like that, and we want to do it on the other side as well. Before we start getting into creating the two sides, and as you'll soon see, this is the easiest and probably the hardest thing to do in this build. Let's get the base of the build in place before we carry on. So place some floor panels as so. Delete that small floor panel, replace it like I'm doing with the big ones. And the reason we're using the big ones instead of the small ones because it actually uses less parts, so basically keeps your build nice and small. But eventually you want to end up with something like this. So how best to describe what I'm doing now? Basically I'm following this snap. You saw the pattern that we're going to end up with at the beginning of the video, and this truly is a case of saying is doing. So it'll be uncut footage of me basically doing one side, and then the other side will be finished by the time you get to it. Then it'll be uncut footage of me finishing off, so you've got an idea of all the edges and how they'll come together. But it isn't as complicated as you think, it just feels very complicated, even to me. But when you know what the final pattern is, it makes sense. And a feature later on will help a lot as well. These floor panels not only have the function of keeping people out of your base, they also give you a clear view of the pattern so you know if you've missed anything. Like that little bit there, I missed that. That's the last small floor panel in place, and it's time to move on to the next bit. What kind of entrance you make for your base is up to you, but we'll have to delete those two floor panels. Place a small stone panel like so. Then green state the small stone wall B, and on the PlayStation hit L2 and R2 at the same time to do the adjacency glitch. Other platforms, bottom left corner. Then we can snap the half stairs. Place the short walls like I'm doing. Then copy and place the stone floor panels. Delete those two short stone walls. Then select the sloping stone panel, top variant. Remember you can access that by opening up the sub menu. That's your created your entrance. The inside truly is up to you, but I'm going to select the glass cuboid room. A wire glitcher to the centre wire that we started the build with. And fill the space out with glass cuboid rooms 3x3. We can delete those cubes from earlier now. If you want, you can try and put in some stairs. You don't have to start with cuboid rooms, you can build floors up, or you can do whatever you want really. After all, it's a nice compact build, a nice cube shape, and you can fill it out whatever way you want. And as it's a nice compact, small and quite quick to build base, you could have quite a few of them in different locations, all dressed differently. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, hit that like and subscribe button, or on the bell thingy. And of course, thank you for watching. See you all later.